So the Even Realities G2, is it a $1,200 unfinished masterpiece? We're going to get into it. There's this huge debate swirling around these smart glasses, and it really boils down to one question. Are they a groundbreaking new tool for professionals, or just a really, really expensive beta test? Let's figure it out.
Okay, so for the last 2 days, I've had a secret. It's kind of like having a cheat code for real life. I'm walking into meetings, talking to people, and these glasses are feeding me live info, pulling up facts from documents, giving me this insane conversational edge. And the best part? Nobody else has a clue. It literally feels like a superpower. But here's the twist. A whole lot of the people who bought these are absolutely furious.
And this quote from a user, man, it just says it all, doesn't it? It perfectly captures the problem here. There's this massive gap between what the technology promises, which is incredible, and what people are actually getting right out of the box. And that's left a lot of the early adopters feeling pretty burned.
Which brings us to the heart of the matter. A $1,200 promise clashing head-on with a big community backlash. On one side, you have this vision of a game-changing AI assistant. And on the other, you have a crowd of frustrated customers. And that frustration is fueled by a very, very steep price.
Yeah, let's just stare at that number for a second. $1,200. I mean, for that kind of money, you're expecting something polished, perfect. You know, like cracking open a new iPhone, right? Well, that expectation is pretty much where all the trouble started.
And oh boy, the community did not pull any punches. You've got people saying it feels like they paid a premium price for what's basically a developer kit. Then there were the massive shipping delays, complaints that core features like translation just didn't work like they were supposed to, and this general feeling that the marketing promised the moon and delivered, well, not the moon.
But what if some of these so-called flaws aren't actually flaws at all? Okay, stick with me here. What if they're deliberate design choices? What if this company is trying to push a totally new philosophy for what smart glasses should even be? And this right here, this comparison, it nails the difference. You've got the Meta Ray-Bans, which are basically a smartphone on your face. It's a camera, first and foremost, for capturing content for social media. The G2 is playing a completely different game. It's all about distraction-free augmentation. It's not a social media gadget, it's a privacy-first tool for professionals.
And their less is more approach to hardware proves it. Think about it. No camera? That means you can actually wear them into a confidential meeting without freaking everyone out. No speakers, no annoying audio distractions. The display is just simple green text, which is super discreet and saves power. And all those subtractions make them weigh just 36 grams. You honestly forget you're even wearing them.
And the big reward for all that minimalist hardware is this. This is the mic drop moment. 48 hours of battery life. No, that's not a typo. 2 full days on a single charge. While other smart glasses are begging for a charger after just a few hours, the G2 just keeps on going. That is a wild feat of engineering.
But look, the hardware is only half of it. The real reason this quote-unquote unfinished product is so exciting is because the company just opened the floodgates. They've launched what's basically an app store, turning the whole platform into a kind of developer Wild West.
And the engine behind it all is something called the Even Hub. Just think of it like an app store, but it's completely open. It lets anyone, not just a company, build and share their own apps for the G2. And they can do it using simple web tech that tons of developers already know. This completely blows the ceiling off what these glasses can do.
And the community is already building some amazing, weird, and wonderful stuff. I mean, imagine seeing live Spotify lyrics floating in front of you, or getting chess move suggestions overlaid on a real board, or even just scrolling Reddit on the sly. The possibilities are suddenly endless because it's not limited to one company's ideas anymore.
Okay, now for all my fellow tech and privacy nerds out there, check this out. One developer built an app that lets you read articles, right? But the genius part is that it runs entirely on a local server on your phone. All the data is just sent over Bluetooth. So what does that really mean? It means your data, what you're reading, your habits, it never ever leaves your devices. Your stuff stays your stuff, period. That is a massive statement on privacy.
So the community apps are awesome, but the killer app, the one the company built themselves, it's called Prep Notes. And this is that superpower I was talking about. This is the real professional cheat sheet.
Here's how it works, and it's so brilliantly simple. Before you go into a meeting, you just upload whatever documents you need. Pitch decks, resumes, your own notes. The AI basically inhales all of it.
Then, while you're in the conversation, the glasses listen for keywords and names, and they flash the exact info you need, bios, facts, answers, right onto the display. You walk into every single room feeling completely over-prepared. It's a game changer.
So this is where we land. After all of it, the community backlash, the hidden genius of the hardware, the crazy potential of the App Store, it all comes down to a choice. It's a fundamental question about what you really want from your tech. Are you shopping for a toy, or are you looking for a tool?
Because you gotta understand that even G2 isn't trying to be another computer on your face. It's not trying to distract you with social media notifications and videos. It's trying to create a whole new category of device, a second memory. It's a tool designed to quietly, seamlessly boost your own brain power, feeding you exactly what you need when you need it, so you can actually stay more focused and more present in the real world.
And that really is the final question, isn't it? What do you want? Do you want a perfectly polished toy that's fun right now, today, like a camera on your face for your social feeds? Or are you willing to invest in a platform, an unfinished masterpiece that is slowly building into a powerful, privacy-focused tool for tomorrow? The choice,